Hello everyone and welcome you to today's tutorial. So we'll be learning how to make a bralette. So I'll be using this lovely Ankara. You need your tape measure, you need your rulers and your curves, pencil for drafting and the marker pen just to highlight it so you can see. You need your scissors and also I need my calculator to do some calculations. Also more importantly the essay. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so these are the important measurements you'll be needing. As you can see, your bust band, under bust point, and your under bust circumference. Okay, so first thing first, you divide your largest measurement by 4. So that's going to be the width of our box. So that is 9.25, so you put that in mind. So the first thing I'm going to do is to mark my underbust, which is going to be the ending line. So that is the first step. So I'll just mark it like so. So after doing that, I need to determine my start line. So you can measure from your shoulder to where you want your bralette to start from. So you can be anywhere like 6-7 inches. Yeah, it's okay, but it's all dependent on you. So for me, I'm going to be using 7 inches. So my starting point is going to be 7 inches till my underbust, which is 13.5. So you can see the way I placed my tape measure. I'm starting from 7 inches, and that second line is my under bust line too, which is 37. Under bust, that means from my shoulder to under bust, so that's the line is 13.5. So then I'm going to connect. So that is my starting line, and the second line is my ending line. So it's very simple to do. Just follow the step. And please, when you do yours, make sure you send your practicals to me. I'll be glad to and happy to see that. So now I need to determine my width. So I'm using the bust divided by 4, which is 9.25. So that is what I am marking, as you can see. So that is the under bust. That is the starting line, and that is 9.25 wide. So I'll just be highlighting with my markers for visibility, so you can see very well what is on the paper. So please, if you're here to subscribe, if this is your first time, please kindly subscribe. Help me to grow. I really appreciate it. Let us hit that 1,000 subscriber and much more this month. Please make sure you share, and if you're an old subscriber too, I welcome you. Please continue to share and continue to proclaim my ministry, so to say. So now the next is bust span. So I'll be dividing my bust span. Bust span is nipple to nipple measurement for those that don't know. So the half of my nipple to nipple measurement is 3.5. So I'll be marking it for my center front, as you can see. So 3.5. I'll mark it on both lines and connect. So now the next is your bust point. Remember that our starting line is 7 inches. So I'm marking 7 inches to my bust point, which is 10 inches. So bust point is from your shoulder to your nipple. From your shoulder to your nipple. So that's the bust point, and that is what I am doing. So you connect all through the box and you roll with your ruler. And I will be highlighting with my marker. Please, if you're doing it, don't use your marker, because marker will add to the measurements you get. So It's because I am teaching. That is why I'm using marker so you can see. So I am labeling my lines, my chest line, my bust point, and my under bust. This is a very simple thing to do. So now I'm going to be holding 0.5 on both sides like a dot. So 0.5 on both sides, and I'll connect. All connections go to the bust point. So I'll connect like so. So 0.5 on both sides. It's okay for me. Or you can still use 0.75, but I feel 0.5 is it's okay and it works. So all connections go to the bust point. So I need 0.25. As you can see, if you don't know 0.25. So 0.25 on both sides for the chest line. So I'm holding like a dart as well. So I'm just contouring the upper bust, which is the chest line, so that that part will be firm, just like you do in corsets. So, and if you want me to make a video on corset here, so you can just put the comment below. So I'm gonna work on it. If you want to learn simple ways to make a corset, trendy corset, just comment, or any other video that you want me to make for you, just make the request. I'm here to serve you. So now over to the next thing. So for my center front, I'm going to be marking 0.5. I'll be coming in from 0.5 from my center front like so. And for my upper chest line, I'll be coming in by 0.25, or you can as well use 0.5 as well. It really does not matter. So 0.25, 0.5, so you connect like that. So then for the side front, so I'll be connected directly straight to the bottom line, which is the under bust. We're almost done. Very simple, very easy. You can do this. The interesting thing about drafting is you can use your own measurement and you still arrive at a very good result. So from the under bust, I came up by 1 inch, and from the center front, I came up by 0.5. The reason why I'm doing this is, the breast is not straight, so I'm trying to give it that curvy look that the under bust has. So I'll connect like so to the mid point like that. So you come up by 1 inch and connect by the side. And for the center front, you come up by 0.5 and you connect as well to the first dart leg. So you can see it's already forming that shape. This is our bralette. You can see very, very simple and easy to do. So if you have side boobs, you get, so to cover that, there's a solution from our end line like that. So you just go out by 0.5. You can go at 0.5, you can go by 0.75, and then I'll just make a curve like so and connect. As simple as that. So that will cover our side boobs. So this is a very, very sexy bikini you get. So that's all. The next is to cut. So I'm going to be cutting on camera so that we don't get confused. We know where to cut and where not to cut, so you know what to do. So that's why I'm taking the pain to cut on camera. So I'm going to be labeling the parts because it's going to be in pieces. So for me to be able to recognize my pattern, so I'll be labeling. It's very good to label your patterns so as not to get confused. I'm a professional, is not there, so it's very, very good. Learn to label. So I'll be cutting. If you're enjoying the tutorial, please like and share, and you can check out my other videos as well. So we don't need that dot, so I'll be cutting it out. I don't need it. Bye bye. I'll be cutting my center front like so. So our patterns are ready. So now the next thing to do is to transfer to fabric. So I'll be using this lovely Ankara fabric, and you can look for, if the Ankara is patterned, look for the pattern parts, where you want your center to be, so it's going to come out nice. You don't just, as a designer, you don't just cut anyhow. So I cut out 4 pieces of this because I need 2 pieces for the front. We have 2 boobs, and then I need another 2 pieces as lining. So make sure you add all your allowances to it. So I need a strap. For me, I'm going to advise you to make your strap longer than this. So my strap is 15 inches, plus the turning allowance, and it is 2 inches wide. So for me, I will advise you to make your strap longer, so you're going to have, a lot of options. So now this is my band. So I made the band long, like times 3 of my waistline. So, and it is 4 inches. So I cut half of the half stay. So as you can see, I've joined the pieces together. So I have 4 of those, and I've gone ahead to sew my straps, and I've attached my stay and folded it into 2. So you can see we're almost there. So the next thing is to join together and put our strap in between. So I'm just showing you how it's going to turn out at the end of the day. But please, when you want to join, make sure the strap is inside the bralette, so that when you finish sewing, you can just turn to the other side. So when I do that, I'm going to show you exactly how it's going to come out. So you can see I've joined it all around. My strap is coming like that. You can see what I was saying, that make sure your strap is inside your bralette when you want to sew. So you turn it out like so, and our bralette is almost ready. Woohoo! We're excited. Yep. So you iron it out, iron your seams out, so it's going to relax well. So now the next thing is to join our bands. So I folded my band into 2 with iron, so it's much more easier. So now the next thing is to join the bralette. So you look for the midpoint, the middle of your band, and you place it like so. You place it on just one of the band, like the first part, the middle piece. We have to, because we fold it into 2. So you're going to sew like so. You can place them beside each other like this, or you can leave like half inch in between the bust, you get. So I'm going to do that. So I've done that. I've joined the bralette to it, and I've gone ahead on half inch here. So, and I've gone ahead to iron the half inch of the rest like that. So it's going to be easier for me to sew, so I won't have to struggle with it. So you can do that as well. Iron the half inch all through to the end. So now to close that end, you're going to turn it like you're seeing. You turn and then you sew. So after that, you turn it out back, so that place will be closed. You do it for the first end and second end. So I'm going to be folding 1/2 inch like so, and I'm going to sew. So you can see me folding with my iron has made it easier for me. So I'm just going to be folding the other parts. So our bralette is ready. Ooh la la. So one thing I discovered while making this is that if I want to make it again, after the under bust line, I'm not going to, after the, the waistline, I'm not going to add stay to it. So it's going to be easier for me to tie. So please make sure you do your practicals and send it to me. I would love to see. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.